If you haven't purchased your Tesla yet, there are new confirmed changes for your new Tesla in 2024. Let's get into these brand new updates in today's video. So very exciting time. So many of you are thinking about buying a Tesla, and now we're on the doorsteps of 2024, or by the time you're watching this video, we're into next year. But what are some recent changes that Tesla finally confirmed that are coming to your house or apartment for your Tesla? Let's get into the details. So months ago, Tesla purchased a wireless charging company called Wi-Fi, and this was an interesting deal because after purchasing the company, they actually sold it soon after, but kept a lot of the talent, the engineers. So why did they do this? Well, just recently, Tesla finally confirmed on an episode of Jay Leno's episodes on YouTube, a new wireless charger is now going to be available to purchase. Franz von Holzenhausen talked to Jay Leno on his show about Tesla new products. And while we weren't given any ETA or really any details, it was finally confirmed that that purchase of Wi-Fi was to come up with a new Tesla wireless charging product. Something to think about. If you're thinking about purchasing a Tesla, do you think that these are good for a household because you currently have an option of a wall connector or a NEMA outlet, which takes only seconds to plug in? So will a wireless charger really be worthwhile, or could this be foreshadowing of Tesla's robo-taxis? I see a lot of good commercial use in this wireless charging pad in the public, where you just pull up, charge your vehicle, and pull away. New Tesla owners, a new product just announced in 2024. So if you are purchasing a new Tesla, now introducing the PowerShare mobile connector. This replacing the current mobile connector. Tesla releasing these details on their manual. We can see it's actually very similar to the current mobile connector. So what is different? Many were talking about the name PowerShare, implying that this might be a bi-directional charger, maybe used in the Cybertruck to charge other Teslas using your Tesla. Well, will this technology, maybe through an over-the-air update or new models, have the ability to charge other Teslas? So keep in mind, purchasing a charger is required. Now you no longer get that mobile connector, but either way, if this technology is a PowerShare technology, an exciting possibility and a new charger confirmed for 2024. Two updates to the Model 3 and the Model Y. First, we're going to start with the Model Y. We've seen new exports being prepared out of Shanghai for the refreshed Model Y. So this Highland-inspired updated Model Y includes the updated dash, ambient lighting, and more, but it doesn't really include the exterior updates. So this is not that rumored Project Juniper, that full refresh of the Model Y, but Shanghai is ramping its exports of this vehicle. So will we see in 2024 new Tesla owners being able to purchase this slightly refreshed Model Y? Time will tell. And it seems like every other country is getting the Project Highland, so surely it has been rumored that the Project Highland is coming to the States in Q1 of 2024. That is my expectation as well, and it's going to replace the vehicle that I'm in currently, the previous Model 3. One of the biggest changes for new Tesla owners needs explained. It's been debated many times. We're going to break down in simple terms the EV tax credit. But first, let's finish this news and expectations around the Model 3. If you're waiting to purchase the Model 3 for the Highland to come to the States, what I would say is this. Important news. We've seen more and more sightings of the Model 3 here in the States. So with that rumor that it's going to be Q1, I have no reason to believe it will not be in the first few months of 2024. But let's shift gears into one of the biggest changes that is going to save you thousands on day one of picking up your Tesla, and that is this complicated EV tax credit. Point of sale credit, non-refundable, price caps, and more. What is the simplest way to understand how much you're going to get for the EV tax credit? Big changes in 2024 have been confirmed. Here they are. Number one of the most reliable Tesla resources, Sawyer Merritt, reached out to the IRS directly to get more information about this Inflation Reduction Act EV tax credit, and it was said and confirmed this is a non-refundable credit. So what that means is if you elect to take this credit on day one, that price will come off your Tesla. But something I didn't know is this: you don't have to take that EV tax credit on day one. Now, Sawyer reiterated that to get an even clearer answer that you should reach out to the IRS. And something that I talked about in the last video, Tesla will actually call you themselves to explain this. You can say, hey, I make this much money. I'm thinking about buying this Tesla. Do I qualify? If you wait to take this credit, you must owe up to $7,500 to see that credit come off of when you file your 2024 taxes. But the long and short of it is there is a change. It will be now a point of sale credit if you so choose, and that will come off of the sticker price of your Tesla. An update to the incentives is going to happen in January because as of now, the Tesla website says you get certain incentives, full self-driving and more, if you purchase before the end of the year. Well, by the time you're watching this video, it's very likely to be 2024. So look at the website. I'm going to include these updates soon. Once they happen, you're no longer going to get the same incentives because, again, the deadline at the time of making this video is the end of 2023. So what are those new incentives going to be? In the past, it was money off of your Tesla, free supercharging, free full self-driving. We're going to see what those updates are. A big change that has already happened but is worth mentioning, that is changing now and in 2024 unless we hear new information from the IRS, and it is this. We talked in past videos about the Model 3 rear-wheel drive, again the car that I'm sitting in, and the long-range Model 3 losing the EV tax credit entirely. So this has already been confirmed by Tesla and is going into effect now and in 2024. Those two vehicles are getting zero, while the Model Y fully qualifies. And again, the Model 3 Performance. Let's talk about big changes there. Confirmed very likely for 2024, there's a new Model 3 Performance. So this, in theory, should qualify for the EV tax credit if the MSRP, the price that you see on the website, is $55,000 or lower. That's how the verbiage in the Inflation Reduction Act is written. A new motor has already been confirmed. So if you order in 2024, now these changes have not been put into place yet. We have no idea on when this is going to be released. It has been confirmed per Tesla that new upgrades to the Model 3 Performance are happening. So that could be in 2024. It's going to have a new motor. It's going to have a plaid motor, which is going to replace one of the rear motors in this Model 3 Performance. So in all, you're getting new EV tax credits. The Model 3 Highland, no idea, maybe Q1 is that arriving. Changes to the Model Y and a lot more with this Model 3 Performance in 2024. Last but not least, it goes without saying, if we're talking about Tesla, we have to mention the Cybertruck. Deliveries have begun and you can order yours now on the website. So all of those changes are coming 2024. There's some moving parts, so you want to subscribe. Could this EV tax credit change and we see the rear-wheel drive and the long range get that credit again? Highland, when is it going to come out in that new Model Y and Model 3? Make sure to subscribe so you know. And the only way I know you liked this video is to drop a like. As always, this is Matt from Frunk to Trunk. We will see you in the next video.